Loving.
Relentless.
Very smart.
He's loyal.
Gracious.
And on top of the world.
Yeah, I guess he could be the king of Miami. Listen, he knows everybody in Miami. My sister was just mentioning that to me the other day. The Mark knows everybody in Miami, so.
Every friend that Mark has thinks they're his best friend.
You know, if you're a giver and you give to another giver, good things can happen, and the relationship strengthens over time.
The connection is always very fresh, and it's always very relevant and real.
If you need a favor, he's there. If he needs a favor, I'm there. So I think Mark is pretty good in that respect.
He believes that anything he does, he will win at. So what makes him so successful is his insatiable drive and his ability not to accept failure.
When he broke into the business, I think he was 19, 20, 21 years old, going up against the heavyweights of Don King and Bob Arum. And Mark was getting the best boxers. Ray Mercer was an Olympic gold medalist. Everybody wanted to sign Ray Mercer. So as a 20, 21-year-old kid, Mark signs this guy and takes him to a world championship.
Working hard is one of the things you have to do to be successful. And I think Mark works very hard at it.
I get texts at 4:30 in the morning, 3:15 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Mark never stops working.
But I can also tell you Mark is very human. He has a great passion for his family and his friends, and he wants to see everyone around him be successful, and that's just so genuine to who his character is and how he thinks about the world. I feel it's like a blessing to have a partner like that, because I know I could be sleeping behind the wheel, and he will not let me fall. I can go over there and focus on building a basketball team in Australia, even though we have this monstrosity in Miami, because I know I have a partner I can depend on, and I don't have to look behind and say, well, did he think about this, or did he think about that? It's the other way around. He's educating me on stuff, which is great.
Anytime, I wouldn't say one particular shooter, but I just do that anytime we do interact, regardless of what's going on in my life or his life, it's always a warm welcome. He's always asking how everybody else is doing. It's never about him, in my opinion. I feel like he brings a lot of people together to connect and have fun and enjoy life, and that's something that you can never take for granted from people.
I've learned a lot of things from Mark. Skills at understanding human nature, at understanding the emotional, psychological. It really is a gift.
I don't even know what you call it, but he sees things that nobody sees, and that's why he's been so successful in real estate.
He has such a passion, he has such a commitment, he is so focused on making downtown Miami the next big, hot, important area for life, for business, for communities. I am absolutely sure it's going to be the most successful thing ever.
My forte is doing things that people say you can't do, you're crazy to do, and then I do them. Actually drives me more than anything when somebody tells me I can't do something. Like if you look at the first chapter in my book, when people tell you you're crazy, you know you're onto something. Loyalty, trust, keeping the faith, remain confident in whatever you do, see things through, follow up and keep your word.
He's taught my son the same thing. You know, never to burn bridges in business, always treat people like they're kings.
I learned how to be persistent and consistent. I think that he's very persistent in making sure that he will get whatever it is that he tell you to get done, he'll get it done.
If we're doing business together with others, we want everyone to be successful.
I don't think you can stop him. He's perpetual motion.
He just won't, you know? It's always gonna be on to the next thing.
He just has so many traits of someone who is magnanimous and on top of the world.
My reflection with Mark is when we take these long walks, it makes me appreciate what I have in life, what I've created in life, but the friend that I have in Mark in life.
We're tied at the hip. I love you. Your family's my family's your family. Love you.